Speaker Rendon, thank you very much for joining us here today. And it's always a pleasure to talk with you.
Thank you.
What do you consider some of the top accomplishments?
I mean, the budget was phenomenal. What we did in that budget, and again, this is my own personal bias, what we did in that budget with respect to early childhood education was phenomenal. I came to this city, I came to this job, or the job of the legislature, because of upwards of $1 billion in early childhood education cuts. For us to put back that money and an extra $100 million plus personally means a lot. I think it means a lot to Californians. But I always saw early childhood education as one of the programs that wasn't a Band-Aid. It was one of those programs that wasn't trying to fix something that was already broken. It was a way of addressing issues early on. It was a way of breaking the cycle of poverty in families and communities. So I think those investments in early childhood education, which we did through the budget, I think are ultimately, I think, the biggest accomplishment we had. There was a woman at an ECE meeting in 2010, in June of 2010, who said, she was with the Black Parenting Institute, she said, she was talking about the cuts to early childhood education, and she kept saying, they're going to keep doing this to us until we're in the building. Well, we're in the building now. The funding isn't safe because the funds aren't safe. Right. But the fact that we're in the building, I think, changes the conversation.
A lot of people want to know what the state can do to increase public safety.
We've done a lot. Have we done enough? I think we need to do more. I had a meeting with the governor and the pro tem on Monday to talk about what more we can do. In addition to what you talked about, there was the shooting of the CHP officer in Riverside the other night. Mm-hmm. It's amazing. My wife was texting me the other day. She was at the LA County Museum of Art with our nieces and nephews, and she said she was looking for exits. She's looking around the gallery to see where the exits are. The extent to which we are allowing people to live in this environment and for children to grow up thinking that this is somewhat normal is repulsive. We have the ability to have an impact on it. The gun that was used in the Gilroy shooting was brought from Nevada. Mm-hmm. So I think having conversations with our if the federal government doesn't want to do anything, and let's face it, they don't. They have no interest in doing anything at all, and I have no confidence that the federal government will do anything. If they don't have any interest in doing anything, that we need to make sure that states around us do.
There is a bill on the use of deadly force.
Ms. Weber had gone through great efforts. The last time that there was sort of a tweak to our use of force criteria was in, I believe, the 1870s. So it definitely seemed like something that needed to be updated. But all credit to her. I think there's two components. There's there's the criteria for what is lethal force, deadly force, and then there's the other component, which is the Caballero piece, which is about training. And we've seen in other countries, other states, other entities, we've seen what we think are more effective techniques for calming people down or disarming people. And we want to make sure that we provide training to offer those.
Speaker Rendon, best of luck with the next several weeks and with your leadership in the future.
Thanks. Appreciate it.